Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I did, because it wasn't enough, I went ahead and glowed it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So yeah, it looks a mess, but you know, we've been here before every time, every creation. So I'm hoping we just pull it out of the hat. If you've never used a paste or gel, I would encourage you to do so. They're inexpensive, just acrylic. Basically, I think it's just acrylic without the pigment, but it's thick, you know. I do encourage you to mix it up a lot. So that way you don't have chunks of just the paste and then whatever medium you mixed in with it. Unless that's what you want, because hey, who knows? Let's see, what color do I want to throw in there? I'm gonna put some in with this white, I think. So I want to make two little spaces. So, and then scoop up some white. That's going to be kind of hard to see if it's mixed. Well, I just do it on my thumb, so that's all right. But it's fun to make texture on art pieces. And you know, it's a lot easier than smoothing if you're new to art. And I just love the contrast, actually, of the smooth and texture or the blended and then sharp. And the human eye is automatically first drawn to contrast. Isn't that cool? So knowing that, I want to get some contrast in my art, for sure. And that can be colors, whatever. Paste and white, clear paste, no, not clear, paste with some unicorn spit in it, so it's not going to be clear when it's finished. And it's down here. Okay, I'm gonna head to my green, and I'm gonna head to the green sparkle, and I'm putting it in with the white gel paste. Go for new life. Dip it right into that white paste, and then right back into that green. So I want a couple different variety of colors wherever I put this. Let me look, size it up. And it's got sparkle on it. I don't know if you can see, but it is. Okay, let me just show you what's happening. This is gonna be kind of hard to paint backwards. Hold on. Let me just show you, because it's too cool. You don't want to miss it. So I've got my white and my green, and I dip back into my white again. And just because of that paste that's on there, I'm getting those cool peaks. And when you consider this being under resin, what those are going to look like, that's going to be cool, because you'll get the shadows that the actual shadow of that thing creates. And the bigger the peak, the bigger the shadow. So that's cool. And then also, if you resin it and then decide, oh, I want to add Jupiter. So then you do that on top, Jupiter, once you resin again, that itself is going to cast a shadow on the previously painted piece. That is fabulous when you're doing treasure boxes, especially under the sea treasure boxes. And we'll be doing a treasure box soon. Again, I'm itching to do one. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. So the green, I think, is turning out as an... If I've put a new color in, I like to take whatever's on that brush right then and drag it across to another piece of, or another area of the piece. And I just believe, in my mind's eye, it satisfies that craving of pulling it together. That is my problem. So I want it darker. I'm going to go straight dark green. Notice there was still white on it. That's what I love about painting. And unicorn spit acts different, man. It acts different than any other medium I've ever worked with, or SPiT white. And I do like the way that's happening. Look how it's blending on its own like clouds. Isn't that pretty? Let's put some up here on this planet and come around. That's fun. Let's go off the side. We will not be contained, and neither will our art. Perfect. Thank you, Ashley. Yellow with golden gosling over it. Done. In another section, because you know I do like to drag that color through the piece. Yeah, it does. Oh, see, I think with the resin and the glowing and all that, it's going to be fine. Just fine. Planet over here, and I want to highlight that for now. And that'll give me a chance to figure out if this yellow is a good thing right here or not without going crazy first. I think I want it kind of squiggly. Now the sparkling gel, again, is the transparent, more transparent with color. So the fact that you can see this color underneath of it, that dark color. So I'm going to add a little bit of white now on my damp brush still. Still had that gold gosling on the end. And I think I'm just going to touch just the edge of that cloud that I'm trying to form. And just push that cloud out. Yep. If it turns into looking like something else, great. It could be anything or nothing at all. And I absolutely love that about this whimsical style of painting, you know, invisible. So I could have a total painting of one thing and then paint something else with this invisible black light on it, and you won't see that until the black lights come on, and then whatever you painted with this pops. That's cool. The invisible. So I don't know if you knew it was out there or not, but it's fun. The only thing is, if you're going to do that, you got to paint with a beast or something, because it goes, you think you know where it's at, but you don't. Trust me, you need a light, even a little light, like $10. Some yellow and color over here. I like having the colors cross over each other. It's just blends in. This uniform SPiT blends in so crazy. So cool. And then if it's not blending good enough, just dampen your brush and start pushing it around again, and it definitely will. There it goes. I like how it blended right into that pink kind of change. Cool. Yeah, Sherry's my actual sister. And Shannon Romero, when she's on, she's my moderator, and she's my daughter, and there she is. Hey, sweetheart. Bit of, let's see, Blue Thunder. Do love this color. I like the way that it just kind of took over that whole planet like that with that cloud. I might be doing that more. To camouflage, because now it's just kind of like a half a planet right here. Aw, absolutely. Yeah, we are. And night and day. Both of us are so different, and yet we just love so much of the same, and it's so cool. You know, to be building forts and swinging from... We grew up in the boondocks, okay? It was called Rattlesnake Gulch. So we, I think, stole a hose we weren't bad people, we were just bored and didn't have anything. So we went and we grabbed the neighbor's hose and threw it over a branch, a big bull pine tree, and twisted the ends together, and so it was like a loop, and then we would run, and it went over like a 30-foot drop off, and we'd run and fly over that drop off, and it was so cool because when you jumped, that hose would boing like that, you know, so you could really get good spins and stuff coming back around to the other side. It was fun. We grew up in a wild land. So yeah, then I married him. And it was funny because the other day we were laughing. We had those pet rocks. I don't know how old you are. Not as old as I am, I'm sure. Anyway, they were actual things, pet rocks, and they had little crates. Well, we couldn't afford pet rocks, so we, you know, the whole family and the whole group out there would get their own rocks and stuff, and we'd kick it to the bus stop, you know. Every day we'd kick it. So my husband, now, who was my boyfriend then, of course, I don't know, yeah, I guess he was then. Anyway, he decided that he would become he's gonna kill me, the insurance salesperson. He insured the pet rocks. And Tom, my brother, who has since passed, bless his heart, he actually paid for insurance for his rocks, and he was compensated when he lost it. So these are the things you do when you have to entertain yourself. We didn't have all the fun stuff. It's no wonder our grandkids look at us like we've grown a third eye. I'm just hanging out painting, you guys. Just no pressure. We're going to add more epoxy sculpt because we decided we're going to go big or go home, and we're not going home. But on top of the lights, we have the added pleasure of glow in the dark. I love that. So they have lots of different options on this piece as to how they want it to light up. You